welcome. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to this week's vlog, which, as you can see, is from this beautiful location here in the marina.
Yeah.
Where the sun is shining. No, not really. It's snowing. Would you believe it? 1 month ago, we were on our way up the Llangollen in glorious sunshine in t-shirts. Today, it's a different world altogether. And it's lovely. And for those of you that know how much I love the snow, you can imagine how excited I am. A slight intermission. We had to take some photos of the snow. Did I tell you it's snowing here? Now look, before I get any further on, I've got to say a big happy birthday to Betty Lawrence over there across the pond. I hope you have a fantastic birthday, and what better way? I think it's on the 10th of December. See, almost a Christmas baby, but not quite. Have a wonderful birthday and enjoy this week's vlog. I think we better go and get warm again, don't you? Let's go. Go on then. Once again, we're on the Llangollen Canal, heading towards Whitchurch on this occasion. Where the junction with the Prees Canal is, or the Prees Junction as it is known. Lots and lots of lifting bridges on this route, 5 in fact, and the first one just coming up now, and we have Tracy and Chris very kindly doing the honours on this occasion. This is just past now. Just past on our left side now is the Whitchurch arm of the canal, and if you follow this arm all the way along, following the course of the intended expansion of that arm through restoration, you will come after 20 minutes or so to the town of Whitchurch, and I thoroughly recommend that you go there. There are lots of lovely shops, but there's also some lovely parks, and it's just really got a nice feel to the place. Be well advised to, if you're more up there, go for that little walk. Take that time out. And just coming up now on our left side is the Alder. You can just see the corner of the building and the winding hole. And if you recall, a couple of weeks ago, or last week I think it was, I mentioned that it's a shame they didn't put a mooring outside. You can see how close the winding hole is to that particular building. Much that I'd like to show you about this stretch of the canal, but it will take me weeks to go through it, and at some point over the Christmas holiday I'll be putting up the full journey from Hurlston to Llangollen up onto my channels, so that you can actually watch it in real time. But for now, these are just some highlights, and it's been very, very difficult to choose highlights. The scenic beauty of this canal is absolutely outstanding. No wonder it is so popular. another lovely lifting bridge, and on this occasion it was Carol who had the honours to do the winding up. She's now got muscles in her arms. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but she's quite getting quite canny now with the old windlass, whether it be a lock or a lifting bridge, which she loves. Absolutely loves the lifting bridges. Absolutely. Another lifting bridge, and I believe on this occasion it was Tracy doing the winding up. We were leapfrogging each other and taking each bridge in turn on this journey.
That was brilliant, wasn't it?
And as we approach yet another lifting bridge, this time it is the turn of Carol to exercise her newly found muscles and wind it up. I think it's about 100 turns to wind up and the same amount to lower this particular bridge. So we are heading towards the Prees Junction of the Llangollen Canal, and just a little bit of information about that. Whitchurch, which is where the junction is based, it stands on the corner of the Fens and Beaconsfield Mosses. It's a national nature reserve and it's a beautiful place, and it goes, the mosses are basically bog. They dug peat up from there, and the only source of the water is from rainfall. So the peat is formed when the remains of living plants decompose in conditions where there is little oxygen, resulting in layers of peat up to 26 feet, which is 7.9 meters thick in places. Although this has greatly been reduced by commercial harvesting of peat over the years, and all the way along this canal there is evidence of peat extraction. Sometimes it's up to 33 feet, which is 10 meters high. In the early 1800s, the Ellesmere Canal built a canal across the southern edge of Wixhall Moss, but the engineers realised that the maintenance would be required to prevent the formation from sinking into the bog. And a gang of navvies known as the Wixhall Moss Gang were employed continuously from 1804 to the early 1960s to keep building up the banks of the canal, which we now know is renamed the Llangollen. And in 1960s the engineering issues were solved when steel piling was used to underpin the section. Now, we mentioned about the peat bogs. Well, in 1867 or thereabouts, they found bodies accompanied by a three-legged stool, and one of them was of a young man wearing a leather apron and was dated to be Iron Age or Roman British period. The body of a woman from the same period was found in 1877, and that of a much older early Bronze Age man was discovered in 1889. The acidic water and the lack of oxygen resulted in their hair and skin being preserved, although their bones had dissolved. All three have been buried in local churchyards. But it shows that there has been human activity in this region for millennia. Now the Prees Junction is one which, if you hook a left or a port turning as we get to that junction, although we're not going quite that far today, it will take you down to Whitchurch Marina. Now Whitchurch Marina is quite a popular marina and offers most facilities that any boater would want, although access to it is through yet another lift bridge and of course a couple of locks. But it's a pretty little arm and it's well worth going down there if you're this way and you have the time to do so. The weather was absolutely glorious. Now we're talking here of the middle of October and it's a beautiful time to be coming down this particular stretch of water. The leaves on the trees are all just beginning to turn, and when we returned along here 1 week later they had indeed gone to their golden autumn colours and it was very enjoyable. But I did not blog all of the return journey. There seems little point because I've covered it very comprehensively in the journey this way. Some very long straight stretches of canal in this section, especially when we go past the fens and the Whitchurch peat bogs, etc. Orange is coming up on our starboard side just here, and it's not far under this bridge. There's another lifting bridge to go through before we ourselves did decide to moor up for the end of this particular day. We had a lovely stopover in this stretch. see Chris very ably and Smudge helping to lift the bridge up for us all to pass under. Before we reach the actual Prees Junction and the turn into Whitchurch Marina, we decide to moor up on the visitor moorings, where it was time for Simon, the towpath Tucker King, to get out his fire pit, and that evening, under the moonlit night, we had the most amazing towpath tucker. Simon, thank you very much indeed. It's unbelievable to think that just 1 month ago, do you remember 1 month ago, yeah, we were having the most fantastic time. Oh no.
Ready?
No. We were having the most wonderful time on the Llangollen in such glorious sunshine. I can't get over this snow. We went to the Christmas market this morning in Antwich, and that just started to snow there. We got excited, but now, oh my! Is it good, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to have a snowball fight.
Are you?
Over there.
Oh. So, while we get on, and enjoy ourselves with snow.
Hang on a minute, Ian. No. No.
Right. So when we get on and play like little. We get on and play like little children in the snow. I just want to say to everybody, please keep yourselves safe, and if you've got awful slippery weather up here, like we've got here, do take care, look after yourselves, and until we see you again next week, she's now rubbing the snowball in a place you wouldn't want to know about. Keep safe, keep smiling, and from Ian and
Carol.
It's snowing!
Bye.
Ta-da!